Hi, I'm Katie Schenkel, for those of you who may not know. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Norwex's most popular product. That is their Envirocloth. And it says right on the tag, Enviro. So Enviro, E is for everything. You're going to use this cloth to clean pretty much everything in your home. I use it to clean the countertops, appliances, anything in the bathroom, tubs, toilets, showers. I've used it to clean Coke stains out of the carpet. You can use it to clean furniture, clothing, and even your cars. So you use it, you get it wet to clean, and there are three very important reasons of how the Norwex microfiber cloth is different than just a standard microfiber cloth that you would get at the dollar store or online. Number one is how micro their fibers actually are. For a standard microfiber cloth to be considered microfiber, their fiber needs to be 1/6 the size of a human hair. So that's pretty fine, but Norwex guarantees that their fibers are 1/200th the size of a human hair. So that is very, very, very fine, very small. So if you imagine one of your hairs being cut lengthways 200 times, that's the size of Norwex microfibers fiber. Number two is the density of the cloth. These cloths are so dense. And in fact, if you unravel that fiber, it's gonna go for 10 million feet. So that's from Canada all the way to the Gulf of Mexico in just one cloth. So that's gonna allow the cloth to pick up even the smallest of particles. And it picks up 99% of bacteria when used and cared for properly. And then number three is Norwex's trademark backlock, and it says that right on the tag as well. Backlock is microsilver that's embedded in each of their cloths. And silver is a natural antibacterial agent, so it kills bacteria. So once bacteria gets on the cloth, the silver is going to be killing that bacteria. So mold and mildew and fungi are not going to start forming in the cloths because the silver is going to be killing that. So after you're done using it, you just rinse it under hot water, wring it out, and hang it up to dry, and it's good to go for another week or two without washing it. So I'm going to show you how well this cloth actually works. I'm going to get raw chicken and smear it all over the counters. And this is wet. I wrung it out under water, and I'm just going to wipe the countertops with the Norwex microfiber and then test it for protein. So health inspectors use these to test surfaces in restaurants and kitchens for the cleanliness. And when you swab it, it's testing for protein, which chicken is a protein. And so it's gonna see if there's protein on the surface. Now green is clean, that means there's no protein. And as you can see, it's turning green. So that means the microfiber was effective in picking up that protein off of the surface, and it is clean. So now I'm going to show you that this cloth, I use this side, is not going to cross-contaminate. So this is the chicken side, and I'm going to rub it right back onto the surface. Now because these cloths are so dense, that protein is trapped inside of the cloth, so it's not going to get back on the surface. So let's swab it again and see that it is still green, which means it's still clean. There's no protein on the surface. It's trapped inside the cloth. Now I'll show you what happens when it comes in contact with protein. It's going to turn purple. So purple is protein. Mix mix it up. You can see it's starting to turn purple. Takes a little bit. So it's starting to turn purple, and if I let that sit for a little bit, it'll become darker and darker and darker. That is picking up the protein. So as you can see, these cloths are completely effective in picking up 99% of bacteria and protein off surfaces. The reason these test for protein and not bacteria is because, one, proteins are smaller than bacteria. Two, bacteria needs protein on the surface in order to start growing. And three, it's actually more affordable to test for protein than bacteria. So that's the reason these test for protein. But as you can see, it has turned purple, which shows that it came in contact with